Laptops are even more essential for students this school year, as many colleges and universities implement a mix of in-person and remote learning to meet social distancing requirements made necessary by the coronavirus pandemic. If you're learning from home a few days a week and heading to campus the rest of the time, a laptop you can use wherever you are is essential. Here are the basics you should keep in mind while looking for a laptop for college. Dubbed the IdeaPad Duet Chromebook outside the US, the Chromebook Duet is really a trio, of sorts, if you count its main components. The 1-pound aluminum alloy tablet is the first piece. The second is a gray fabric stand cover, a magnetically attached back panel that has a kickstand you can fold out to prop up the tablet on a desk. The third bit is a magnetically attached keyboard with touchpad, which can flip up to cover the screen. With all three pieces combined, the Duet Trio forms a 2.03-pound sandwich. The display offers a sunny 400 nits of brightness, good contrast, and reasonably rich, well-saturated colors. Since its native 1920 by 1,200 pixel resolution makes screen elements look too tiny, you can choose among faux or looks-like resolutions ranging from 1662 by 1038 pixels to 831 by 519. The default setting is a good mix of sharpness and readability without being too pixelated. The tablet alone measures 0.29 by 9.4 by 6.3 inches and combines a glossy front panel with a two-tone back that has an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera lens in one corner. There's a 2-megapixel front-facing webcam in the medium-thick screen border or bezel. 2 speakers and 2 pinhole microphones decorate its top edge. Along its right edge are a volume rocker, the power button, and the USB port, which serves for data transfer, charging. The supplied power plug's cord is rather short, and DisplayPort video output. Asus is aiming the S15 squarely at younger users, matching the color options with what the company sees as a creative, expressive generation. The design is an all-flash, ether, with a nice aluminum alloy making up the chassis. This is a quality material for the price, adding a more luxe feel than entry-level laptops made of cheap plastic. Despite the sturdier material, the VivoBook maintains a reasonably portable weight for a 15-incher, at 3.97 pounds. The notebook measures 0.63 by 14.1 by 9.2 inches, a thin and fairly compact footprint for slipping into your bag for a trip or daily commute. Between the color scheme and construction, it's a pleasant laptop to hold and use, even if a 15-inch system is bulkier than the more portable options available today. First, a word about the Surface Laptop Go name, and where this laptop fits into the grand, confusing scheme of Microsoft's Surface line. The Surface Laptop Go is petite as modern laptops go, with a 12.4-inch display, but its physical design matches the rest of the Surface Laptop 3 family, which includes larger, pricier 13.5-inch and 15-inch versions. The design includes an aluminum display lid and a polycarbonate base, available in your choice of 3 colors, ice blue, sandstone, and platinum. In addition to being easy on your budget, the Surface Laptop Go will also please your shoulders when you carry it around. It measures 0.62 by 10.95 by 8.1 inches, and it weighs just 2.45 pounds. On the inside, the Surface Laptop Go keeps things simple. There's a single processor option, an Intel Core i5, a clear indication that this laptop is not suited for power users. Fortunately, the Surface Laptop Go's port selection is well suited to external connections without requiring adapters, especially for a laptop of its size and price. Microsoft gives you both a rectangular USB Type-A port and a USB-C port, which will let you plug in pretty much any peripheral made in the last few years. The Surface Connect port can also support one of a few Microsoft expansion hubs and docks. A 3.5mm headphone jack rounds out the Surface Laptop Go's port selection, while the wireless connection hardware supports 802.11ax and Bluetooth 5.0. The Swift 5 is a remarkably straightforward PC in a world where so many ultra-portables have 360-degree hinges and active pen support. It's a classic clamshell design without any unnecessary frills. The dark blue magnesium aluminum alloy chassis measures 0.59 by 12.6 by 8.3 inches. It keeps the laptop light while still providing enough support to protect the hardware inside. If I had to criticize any elements of the chassis design, they'd be the screen lid and the power jack. The former has noticeable flex when using the touch screen, and the diminutive AC adapter plug looks and feels weak. I'm not sure why Acer didn't use a USB Type-C port as the power jack instead of something that might break if an owner forgets to unplug the laptop before shoving it into a briefcase or backpack. The matte finish of the IPS display helps prevent glare and avoids obvious fingerprints from touchscreen usage. Still, I'm sure a few potential customers would have appreciated the option of a screen with a 4K native resolution, especially with 13.3-inch ultra-portables like the HP Elite Dragonfly and Dell XPS 13 offering 4K. Unsurprisingly for one of the world's most popular computers, the design of the new MacBook Air is very familiar. Not much has changed since the previous version on the outside, and you'd be hard-pressed to tell the two apart from the shell. It still comes in 3 color options: space gray, gold, and silver. The all-metal design is sturdy and high quality, still delivering that envy-inspiring MacBook feeling so many years after its debut. All of that is to say, the MacBook Air remains one of the most luxe portable builds of any kind. It measures 0.63 by 11.97 by 8.36 inches and weighs 2.8 pounds, one of the thinnest laptops available and certainly on the lighter side. On the Magic Keyboard, each key has a rubber dome and scissor switch that make for a bouncier typing experience with more key travel. Since it's not new to this laptop, it doesn't stand out as a major pro of this model in particular, but it's still a positive inclusion. In addition, the Touch ID sensor in the top right corner of the keyboard allows you to power on the laptop and sign in with your fingerprint, putting the need for passwords on the back burner. There's no touch bar option on the MacBook Air as there is on the MacBook Pro, which means you get a physical escape button on the top left corner of the keyboard. Some shoppers will consider this A+. The touch bar is polarizing.